Tip number 2, practice compassion. You know, I've started to notice more and more how uncompassionate that we are as a people. And I try myself to practice compassion, but just this past weekend, I noticed myself being uncompassionate, let's say. I was watching the World Cup soccer games, and there were 2 games on Saturday. The first one was Portugal against Morocco, and I was cheering for Morocco. And Cristiano Ronaldo, who is probably one of the greatest soccer players that ever played, but he has such an ego, he just irritates me. He makes it difficult to like him. And when they had lost the game, they showed him walking in the locker room, and he was sobbing, crying uncontrollably because they had lost. And I, inside, was kind of laughing at him because I hate to say it, almost happy that he had lost. I thought to myself, maybe he'll learn a lesson. But then the very next game was France against England, and there was a moment at the very end where a player named Harry Kane had a penalty kick to tie the game. And Harry Kane is one of the best players that England has ever produced. But he missed the penalty kick, fired it over the bar. And I felt compassion for him and didn't even think about Ronaldo. I felt sorry for Harry Kane for missing that. And then a couple of hours later, I was on social media and I started to see all of these posts making fun of Harry Kane, showing him kicking the ball over the bar, and then the next scene, the ball was hitting an old man in the head sitting in a park. And it just hit me how much of a lack of compassion that we have, that we would make fun of someone else in their worst moment, in their most devastating moment. We would make fun of them. And I was mad about these people posting this, and then I thought, I'm no different. I was doing the same thing in my mind to Ronaldo as he walked down that tunnel. I'm just as guilty. If we don't practice compassion, we will live in bitterness. We will live in jealousy every day. And it is a fight because some people make it difficult to be compassionate to. But we have to fight. We have to fight every day to practice compassion. It has been shown scientifically, medically, that people who practice compassion have less stress, have less disease, and live longer. Practice compassion.